Do you often ask yourself, why do I keep attracting the same type of person? Whether male or female, it really does not matter. If you find yourself often attracting a man or woman that cheats, maybe you've been cheated on multiple times, betrayed, lied to, and you find yourself in a similar cycle, in a similar pattern, no matter what you do, you keep attracting the same person. Did you ever wonder why that is? Why is it that you keep attracting a man that is not faithful or loyal to you? You have to ask yourself this: what do I believe? What do I believe? Because ultimately, your belief system is what dictates who you attract and your circumstances. So for example, if you grew up in an environment where you experienced men cheating, so let's just say your father cheated on your mother, your uncle cheated on your aunt, whatever the case may be, if you saw that growing up and internally you don't trust men, what do you think is going to happen? When you become an adult, unconsciously, you will attract the same situations that you saw as a child, right? Because when you're a child, up until the age of 7, you're being programmed. It's like a computer system, right? So what it is that you see, what your parents teach you, what's around in your environment and your culture, that's going to dictate how you perceive the world when you get older, what your belief systems are. So you have to take a step back and think, what do I really believe? What do I really believe? If you find yourself meeting a great guy, he has all the qualities, all the traits that you want, there may be a side of you, something inside of you that does not 100% trust this man, for whatever reason it may be, right? But you somehow find yourself looking for things that will, in a way, bring that belief system into light and make these assumptions that you're holding right. Even if there's nothing there, you're constantly looking for things, constantly. And that's not so great. That also ties into the law of attraction, right? Your subconscious mind, what you believe that you're not fully aware of, that's going to dictate how you experience this relationship. So until you fully have an understanding of what your belief system is, you're just going to keep reliving that pattern over and over and over and over again. So this is why it's so important to take a step back and look at all the relationships that you've had. Okay, it could be within a 5-year time period. It could be your current relationship right now. How is each person making you feel? What is it about them that is reflecting back at you? What can you learn from the situation? So for painful experiences, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be any relationship. But you take a look at it and you say to yourself, okay, how is this person making me feel? Do I feel like I can't trust them? Do I feel pain? Do I feel betrayal? And why is it that I'm feeling this? Every painful experience that you have with somebody, that's an opportunity to dissect, to ask yourself, what can this teach me? And what is it about this that I need to heal about myself? Why did I attract this in the first place? What is going on subconsciously that I'm not fully aware of? Use it to answer these questions. Take a step back and ask yourself this. What can you learn about these painful relationships that are being mirrored back to you? Especially if they're relationships that keep happening over and over and over again. So for example, personal example, I grew up where I saw a lot of men cheating on their spouse, on their significant other. As I got older and was in relationships, I always ended up finding myself in similar situations. I thought, this person's too good to be true. There has to be something wrong. All men cheat. Men can't be trusted. Because it was programmed in my mind that that's how men are. And not all men cheat. Not all men cheat. It was just a belief system that I had. And therefore, I would attract men that would match that belief system. Right? It's the frequency. It's what I believe. It's what would always come true. Every single time. So, it wasn't until I took a step back and I deciphered these relationships to have an understanding of why it was that I was attracting these situations, that I realized that it was really within me. I had to make a change within myself so I can later see the changes in my outer world. So nothing will change until you change the belief system. Because it's all belief systems. It's all belief systems. It's what you believe inside. And whatever caused that belief system, you have to heal it. You have to change that inside of you. Nothing changes on the outside until you change what's on the inside. So it's very similar to when you're looking in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you don't say smile, right? You smile and then you see the reflection of that in the mirror. The same goes for relationships and how you want to experience these relationships. How is it that you want to experience relationships? And what do you have to do to change that? So this video is really just about bringing that awareness, that understanding, that you attract what you think, what you really are inside. Every relationship that you have is just mirroring back to you who you are as a person, whether you like it or not. That's just the reality of it. I hope this video brings value and an awareness around relationships and how they make an impact in your life. And if you do realize and take a step back and say to yourself, okay, I don't like these types of relationships. That's your opportunity to grow, to change, to have an understanding. Because again, you have to change something within you if you don't like what you see. Thank you.